Hey guys, today we're gonna have a look at a conversion of one of my all-time favorite arcade games, Ghosts and Goblins, published on the Spectrum by Elite Systems in 1986. And I remember quite liking this back in the day, even though it's not what you would call an arcade-perfect conversion. But when I played it a couple of years ago, when I was doing my Ghosts and Goblins documentary, I kinda realized that it hadn't aged terribly well. There's certain problems. And the game was developed by Keith Burkill and Nigel Alderton, and they also worked on Commando on the Spectrum, which is a really solid arcade conversion. And Burkill, of course, also developed Afterburner on the Spectrum and Space Harrier, two very technically impressive games on the Specky, and Space Harrier was actually quite fun. Afterburner, maybe not so much. And I think Burkill is still active as a game developer today. He's apparently working for DR Studios. And the arcade version was of course developed by Capcom, and I do believe this is one of their more successful franchises. There's been numerous Ghosts and Goblins sequels and spin-offs and whatever. And the game was directed by Tokuro Fujiwara, who also did Commando. And he was a very talented game designer, if maybe a bit sadistical. He really liked to make his games hard, and yeah, Ghosts and Goblins is not known for being particularly easy. And of course he also made Commando. And the list of other arcade games he was involved with is quite long. There's games such as Bionic Commando, Tiger Road, Ghouls and Ghosts, and also quite a few home system games. And the arcade version of Ghosts and Goblins was of course really successful pretty much all over the world. And I'm also pretty sure that most of the home conversions were quite successful, with maybe one or two exceptions. And if you want to know more about Ghosts and Goblins, the arcade version, and also the home conversions, check out my Ghosts and Goblins documentary. We'll put a link in the description and also at the end of this video. But yeah, enough said about that. Let's dive in and see how badly the game has aged, shall we? And the loading screen is maybe not the most amazing I've ever seen. I do believe it's Burkill himself that made it. It looks a little bit iffy, but hey, it's got a certain charm. And here's something I didn't know about back in the day. If you redefine the keys, you can actually have dedicated buttons for jump and fire. I did not know about this. Had no idea. I always used a Kempston joystick, so I had to push up to jump. So let's just start, and we even get the intro animation here. The flying red bastard with the cape attacks us. And let me see, why can't I move? Ah, now I can move. Here we go. And yeah, it's graphically, it's not that similar to the arcade, absolutely not, but the game scrolls quite smooth, it's quite impressive. And interestingly, the hit detection is also sometimes exceptionally lenient. Oh God, I picked up the torch. Oh man, yeah, as you can see, the hit detection is either super lenient or just completely off. So that's something I had kind of forgotten about. And there's the sword, and I can't get it because... oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, never mind. I think I'm going to restart anyway. I hate the torch, but at least we got it. Yeah, let's just restart. I don't know if we can press break, can we? No, we can't. Interesting. That zombie just went completely through me, and it's so strange. The hit detection is just so wildly off. Okay, let's restart and avoid the torch like the plague. And we can't summon the wizard like you could in the arcade by shooting the gravestones, and I think some of the home conversions had this, but I don't think there's enough space. Oh, there's the knife. Let's get it. Enough space in the 48K Spectrum to include that, so we don't. We can't get turned into a frog, which makes me very sad. And as I remember it, the game also gets hideously difficult after a bit. Oh, really? And I think the developers knew this because you've got like 10 lives or something, which is, yeah, a lot of lives. But otherwise the graphics are quite nice, I suppose. I mean, there's no cool backgrounds or anything like that, but it does look pretty nice for, you know, a Spectrum game at the time, I suppose. Maybe not the most visually striking game on the Spectrum, but you know, it's not too bad. I wasn't super impressed by the game visually, but I was impressed by the scrolling. I can't duck, really. Hate the birds. And I get to start over here again, bastard. And... What? Yeah, hit detection equals garbage. What is that? Is that the torch? I can't see. Oh, God, I think it's a torch. Let's just jump over it. I don't know why he didn't get me there, but yeah, again, do I need to mention it again? You know, hit detection. Okay, that worked somehow. Take that. And let's just murder the bird. And I think we should arrive at the first red arima. It's not really red on the spectrum, is it? But it's about as much of an annoyance, nuisance. Really, they've captured it quite well. Go! Yeah, I don't remember fighting these at all. So here I am in my underwear yet again. Oh, that was weird. I managed to do that. That was interesting. I think you can get a new armor in the Spectrum version as well. I just don't quite... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure you can. Well, let's see if we can deal with the red Arima, or the white Arima in this case. General arsehole of the world. Could you just leave me be? I don't know if you can just maybe escape him. No, you can't. You need to kill it. I thought you could kind of maybe slip by. But let's try and not fight him in my underwear, even though I know it's quite intimidating for the poor monster to behold. Oh, God, I hate how you jump. And then these zombies appear out of the ground as you are in the air, and there's nothing you can do because you can't control Arthur in mid-jump. Just as in the arcade, you can turn around, but you keep going. It's really, 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 really freaking annoying. Let's see if I can just hammer this guy with... No, apparently I can't. Give me the dagger, please. Oh, yes, perfect. Oh, I didn't get it, but I can... Gonna pick it up, go down and pick it up. No, go away, zombie. Go away. Let me grab my... Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Give me the dagger, please. Thank you. Oh, come on. Oh, am I destined to forever fail here? Oh, he's such a complete bastard. Gotcha. Ah, this is going to end badly, I'm pretty sure. No, it didn't. At least now I get to start over here. I don't remember if we get the shield knights. I don't think we do, no. But maybe we get an armor, because that would be absolutely amazing. Oh, you feckin' bird. Let's be a bit more cautious this time, shall we? And I am ducking there. Can I get these? It's just points. I don't care about points. I want flipping... Oh, God, I hate the birds. I don't remember this part at all. I don't care about those pots. I don't care... Okay. Oh, here's that guy. Okay, he's actually chucking balls at me. I did not even remember that, but... That's the first level boss, right? He looks like a sailor, I know, because they are reusing sprites here. Not all the levels are included from the arcade version, of course, in the Spectrum version, sadly. Ah, take a key for coming in, thank you. Thank you very much. Finally. And this level pretty much works like the what? The arcade version. You can pretty much just run through it unless you screw up or that happens. Really? At least I remember it. Please get... Why can't I jump? I remember just running through this just as in the arcade. Now it's working kinda, isn't it? Yes, go away. Go away, go... I hate these red devils, I think they're called. More like white devils here, I suppose. Oh, God, what am I... Oh, I don't like this. And how am I not getting... Yeah, hit detection. Not great. And I actually died outside of the screen there. As you can see, it's hard as balls. But the scrolling is quite impressive for a Spectrum. It's almost full screen, I would say. Almost. Apart from the scoreboard, of course. Okay, I managed to avoid death, or at least losing my armor there, which was nice. Ah, there you go, you big fart. What? At least I'm getting better at the game reasonably quickly. And it pays off to be aggressive just as in the arcade. You can't just dawdle around because that's a terrible idea. And why does that bird always get me? Alright. But I do like that I can have dedicated jump and fire buttons. That is good. What am I supposed to do there? Game? Please, explain it to me. I have a distinct feeling that this game was probably rushed for Christmas or something. Because, yeah, there's so many cheap moments and 9 lives or 10 lives. Yeah, they knew. No? No? Just no. Please, please. Oh, what a complete bastard. There you go. Don't want to pick up the torch, please. Don't make me pick up the stupid torch. Don't touch. Okay, never mind. Sorry. But I have to admit, there's some sort of perverse satisfaction completing a challenge in this game. You know, like defeating the boss and defeating the Red Arena. There's something satisfying about it still, even though it's really, really annoying and frustrating and hasn't really aged particularly well. And look at the movement patterns of these absolute arse-hats. Please, they are worse than in the arcade game, I swear. And I must stand right underneath it, otherwise I am cooked. And could you stop being a thing in my life? But again, something satisfying with the gameplay still, even though I would say I enjoyed it more, of course, back in the day. I think the Red Arena is based on the coder of the game, who is Toshio Arima, I think he's called. I don't know why Fujiwara decided to base the Red Arena on him. Oh, and the bird gets me! What do you... Look at that! What an absolute prick! Ah, there we go. Naked in the woods again! Feels like my real life, really. The arcade game was pretty consistent, that if you played it and timed things the same way, the enemies would appear in the same places. But if you mistimed stuff, you know, you would get immediately punished. This version is much more random, in a very frustrating way. Here we go. Take that. Try and get the hell out of here. Can I get up there? No, I can't. Please, please, please. No, don't. I don't want to collect that. And then they attack at kneecap level. How am I not killing you? You absolute bastard. I think we can get this done. Unless, of course, I missed the platform. No, I didn't. Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay. This level is much simplified. Oh, no, hang on. I thought I was somewhere else. Same enemies again, and they have the same annoying attack patterns as before. Yeah, I thought I had arrived at the sailor mansion. Oh, I thought I was going to miss the jump there, didn't. No, don't change your patterns, you freaking... Don't stop! Oh, yeah, here we are at the sailor place. Let's get up, please. See if we can murder these guys. And these guys look very much like the first level boss. They're not. Of course, they are quite different. They just look the same. The same charming personalities. I think it's a good idea to just run straight through and get the dagger, of course. Take that, you foul sailor. No. No birds, please. No birds. And no, I thought he was going to keep going to the left. And I press jump there, but nothing happens. Well, you know what? I think I'm done. Not terrible. It's, as I said, there's still some enjoyment to be had here if you're a masochist, I suppose. But, yeah, let's just head over to the review section, shall we? Your Sinclair awarded the game a Your Sinclair Mega Game Award and gave it 9 out of 10. And they wrote, "This is another superb arcade conversion from Elite, who's really doing great things in this field." Or should that be Graveyard? It's very difficult, but also highly addictive, which is quite true. There are slight graphics problems with a little flicker in the Graveyard, and sometimes the sprite collisions aren't as accurate as they might be. Yeah, to put it mildly. Though, as this is in your favor, I wouldn't complain. Well, it's not always in your favor, I can say that much. And they also wrote, "Your monochromatic noble is also indistinct at times when he's against a dark background." And that's also quite true. The game can get pretty busy visually, and sometimes it is a little bit hard seeing where you're at. Sinclair user awarded the game a classic and gave it 5 out of 5. And they wrote, "Yet another classic arcade conversion from Elite. Fiendishly difficult and Moorish, very hot. Ghosts and Goblins is for the nimble-fingered only. It's frustratingly addictive, extraordinarily difficult, requiring impeccable timing and not a little luck." And yeah, the game does rely on luck sometimes and isn't completely fair. And they end with, "Very playable and very just one more go-ish." And yeah, the game does have some addictive qualities even today, even though I felt like throwing my Spectrum out the window at times, but something addicting about this one. And with that, I'm just going to say thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. And as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers!